You said something awkward in a meeting 3 hours ago. You've replayed it more times than you'd like to admit. Certain everyone else in that room is replaying it too. They're not. There's a study that shows exactly how wrong that assumption is and why your brain keeps making it anyway. In 2000, Cornell psychologist Thomas Gilovich ran an experiment to measure it directly. His team put college students in the most embarrassing t-shirt they could find, a giant photo of the singer Barry Manilow, and sent them into a room full of strangers. Before walking in, each student predicted how many people would notice and remember the shirt. The average guess? About half the room. Then the researchers asked the people actually sitting there. The real number was roughly half of that guess, about 1 in 4. That gap has a name, the spotlight effect. Most people who've heard the term still get it wrong because they treat it as a fact about insecurity. It's not. It's a measurement error, and the mechanism behind it is specific. You are the only person on Earth who experiences your own embarrassment from the inside. You felt the shirt, you heard your sentence land wrong in real time. That experience is loud and impossible to switch off, so your brain uses it as the starting point for estimating what everyone else noticed. Psychologists call this anchoring. You anchor on the one perspective you actually have access to, then try to adjust for everyone else's. That adjustment step takes real mental effort, modeling a perspective you don't have direct access to. Under any kind of social pressure, which is exactly when the spotlight effect hits hardest, the adjustment is the first thing that gets cut. The guess stays close to the anchor, close to total awareness, when reality is closer to indifference.
Here's the detail that makes it worse in a useful way. The stranger across the room isn't failing to notice you out of kindness. They're failing to notice you because they're running the identical calculation, anchored on their own sentence, their own shirt, their own meeting. Everyone in that room is the main character of a movie nobody else bought a ticket to. It gets one layer deeper. The same research group later asked what happens when people do notice a mistake. The finding, even then, the judgment lands softer than you predict. You're not just overestimating the audience size, you're overestimating the verdict. And it's not only the embarrassing stuff. Gilovich's team found the same gap for good moments. The sharp comment, the outfit you liked. Nobody's tracking those either. The spotlight isn't selectively cruel, it's just not on. So the version of you that rehearses texts, replays conversations, avoids rooms, built on the assumption that people are watching that closely, was reacting to a calculation error, not a real audience. The question worth asking isn't, will people notice? It's, will it still matter to them in 5 minutes? The honest answer, backed by data now instead of dread, is usually no. The fix isn't confidence, it's arithmetic. You were never the main character. Neither was anyone else.